talk is about bringing the internet experience to mobile. Nice, easy subject, contributing 5 minutes. So first of all, on the PC, I mean, people have been, users have been spoiled. First, they're able to do multi-windows, multitasking. Bandwidth is the marginal cost of getting more bandwidth is pretty low, especially now with some of the fiber offers that we are seeing. And in terms of performance, I mean, you can pretty much granularly decide what performance you want for your PC. So if I'm a gamer, I go one way. Depending on my application, if I do a lot of Photoshop and so on, I can pretty much choose my hardware. Interactivity is pretty rich. There's Ajax, there's Flash, things are advanced. It's a web-centric delivery approach with browsers and plugins. And what's important here is that developers pretty much can just develop the application, not have to worry about a lot of the software and the hardware. They're either writing for Windows or for the Mac. And we've seen the development of the ad-based model. I mean, even applications you used to have to pay for now, you can pretty much get free or close to free, and with some apps supported. And then there's a lot of data analytics running in the background, low expectation of privacy, really, people seem to be accepting that. I was at the TechCrunch 40. Some of you may know a company called Mint, where people just put all of their financial data, and it's a good service, but they're just exposing a lot of information. And it seems to be working. They don't really care about some of the risks. And there isn't, again, the device rendering. The PC becomes a deck, and I mean a deck, what I mean is something like the AT&T MediaNet on the mobile. The PC becomes a deck. You can decide what kind of deck you want to configure, or just use the World Wide Web as your deck. So mobile internet, lean and mean, it's becoming closer to the PC, the PC experience. At some point, we'll have to talk about the limits of deformity. I mean, how much can you deform the mobile environment to look like the PC? And there's even some talk, is that what we really want? I mean, do we want a carbon copy of what we get on the PC and the mobile? So, in terms of what's going on, the bigger pipe is being delivered. A lot of carriers now do have the high-speed download, packet access. A lot of talk about what's going on with LTE and the movement towards that, and using spectrum technology. But the bigger pipe is coming, probably not as fast as we wanted, but it's coming. Mobile web application. This is a real sore spot in the mobile environment. There are a lot more operating systems than on the PC. There's even, like for example, mobile, the Windows Mobile has several versions. So this has been a real sticking point, but we're seeing development of some, the WebKit-based browsers, which should help that. So this is an area to really be looking at. Open source on mobile as an enabling environment. Being able to give users differential QoA expectations. The idea is the user should be able to choose what are the critical applications on the mobile. And then one thing that comes with the open devices is device management, supportability, device capability. And it's great to be able to have any application on any hardware. But then there's a certain aspect of quality, or that experience. Part of that responsibility falls on the side of the user. If, for example, an application just doesn't work well with a particular hardware. So, are we going to go to equivalence? Probably not until I think the mobile environment has been trying to just stuff content you get on the PC onto a mobile. So until either handsets adapt to the content, or we get content adapting to the mobile handset, the mobile environment, I don't think we'll get equivalence. Another barrier to equivalence is the cooperation among different types of networks. And I also think that probably Behance of the future is the ultra-mobile PC. Thank you.